Hello. Still don't know anything about that. Hello, Karen. Hello, Arthur. Hello, TJ. Hello. Did I miss someone? I feel like I missed someone. Did I say Arthur? Yeah, I think it's everybody. Hello, everybody. How you doing? What are we watching tomorrow? I believe we're watching the Spiderwick Chronicles, and I have no idea what this is. So it'll be a great time figuring out what that is. You know. Hey, wanna know how my day started? Yeah, please share with the group. You know. Hello, Arthur. How you doing? How was your day? I mean, how is your day so far? How is your night? I don't know. How is your time zone? I guess it's the best way to do it. Hello, Kita. I saw Kita earlier reading them tort. But yeah, I have ideas. I've seen people do interesting things with the redeems, and I'm like, I may had something for the twits and the first redeem. I'm having ideas populating my brain, and I'm like, ooh, maybe if I can do that, I'll be fun. You know, we'll have to see. Hello. It's so funny because I almost canceled stream today. And when I tell you, my parents are a strange bunch of people. Like they just have their say, oh, hello, Kuro, how you doing? A car crashed into a power pole up the street, which knocked off the transformer, causing us to lose power. We have power again, but it was an interesting start of the day. Yeah, you know when you're like, so, you know, I'm gonna make the best of my day, and then this happens. At least it gives you an excuse to, like, you know, be like, oh, I can't go to work or something for a second. But like, you know, that is indeed a very interesting way to start your day. That's for sure. Apple, let's go. 9:20 now, preparing for a trip, or so I'm supposed to, but you're here yapping instead. How dare. I saw it and I was like, oh wow, really early stream today. I mean, not really. I was actually 15 minutes later than I usually am. I almost did not stream today because I get the group chat. My mom has an important, like, hospital exam to do today, and then I just assume, you know, my dad's gonna go with her and stuff. Then I wake up in the group chat. My sister, like, oh, talking to my other sister, mom thought you were going with her, and I told her I could not. I'm working and blah blah blah. But she told me she's going with dad, and then she's like, no, she's actually going with my uncle. And then my sister's like, where's dad? And like, why would dad not go with her? That makes no sense. So I'm about to get on his case. My sister is like, can you take mom? And I'm like, I can cancel my stuff and I'll take mom to the hospital for her exam. And but I'm like, I'm just gonna check with dad first because it makes no sense. Why would he do that? Call my dad. My dad is chilling. He just woke up, is you know, having a great time in his bed. It's like 9 a.m. And he's like, yeah, I'm doing this. I'm gonna go with your mom to the hospital for her exam. And yeah, I'm just chilling. I took the day off from my stuff. That's why I'm still home and blah, blah, blah. My man is relaxing. My man is chillaxing. And I'm just like, you know, I'm happy that I never go ham on my dad right away. Because I'm like, there has to be an explanation for why you would do this. And now I just don't know. Did my mom just invent it? Like, what happened there? Was it just miscommunication? Who knows? My parents are a mystery. Like, she called me yesterday like, oh yeah, I have my exam and I want to make sure that I do everything I need to do before my exam. And then I tried to tell her because Aster had to do the same exam not too long ago, and my dad is like, well, she has the sheet that tells her everything she can do, what she can eat, what she can't, and blah blah blah. I'm like, I know. She still called me to ask me about it, like I've ever done that exam myself. I don't know. My mom is an interesting being and I love her with all my heart. I cannot get enough of her. She's hilarious. I can't. The yaps are a vital part of the day. Very important. I didn't want to let you down, you know. But I was like, if my mom needed me to drive her to the hospital, I would have. But turns out my dad was very much ready to go and had no problems at all. So who knows what the real story is. I'll call my mom later when she makes it home. She has her exam right about now. It was at 1 p.m. So I'll call her after stream and see how she's doing. Doing good. Long day today. Well, considering that you did have a short day the other day, I guess the universe wanted to, like, you know, put them together to make what do you call it? I don't know the word in English, I forgot. Median? I feel like there's an easier word for this. Like, the middle, you know? Balance them out. I don't know English, okay? I am sleepy today. Aren't we always sleepy though? Like, is that how we live our lives as adults at some point? Like, when do you really feel rested anymore? I don't see it. I'm just tired every day, you know? How is your day, Mana? It's good. I feel kind of lazy today. I mean, I woke up And I thought I had an event in my game, and then I didn't. So I was like, I could have like actually slept in a good old like 30 minutes extra. And then I'm like, ugh. But then after that, I was really slow to get things in motion. I don't know what it was today. It was hard. I don't know. I could not. I was like, oh, I need to go schedule my stream. I need to go do this. I need to eat. And then I was like, I stared at my fridge for a while and I was like, I don't want to eat anything. At least not anything that was in my fridge. And I was like, good thing that, you know, see, Aster went out to like do some errands. He went to Costco. So now he doesn't know. And I started my stream already. So he doesn't need to know that I didn't eat yet. So I'm thinking I probably won't be yapping like for 4 hours today. Probably gonna be a chill time. We yap about whatever we have on our mind, and then I'll probably start and rest because I have a lot coming up. I was like, August is gonna be a very, very busy day month for us. Because we have his mom's birthday, his dad's birthday, my dad's birthday. I have my cousin's birthday Saturday. And also I have my 4-year anniversary. So I feel like all our weekends are gonna be very, very busy. So I'm getting mentally ready for the next month. I got an idea for the tours if you'd be willing to hear me. I'll hear you out. I don't know how doable anything will be, but you can share your ideas. Welcome home. I was just yapping about you. He can't hear me because he got his earphones. Shh, don't tell him my secrets. But yeah, he's still in the entrance trying to survive his trip to Costco. He'll get there, you know. So busy. Yeah, we're gonna be very busy. So there may be a few weeks where I will have to not stream as much, and we'll see depending on when I get a job into and all. You can do a reward wheel every 10 towards 1 wheel spin. Well, you know, I thought about something like that, but since most people that are here every day are the same people, most of you will be reaching the same numbers around the same time, and I think that could be kind of problematic. That is why I haven't done it. I did think about it. I was like, oh yeah, when you reach like 30 torts, I'll do something special for you, but then it'll be like 10 of you at the same time getting 10 turtles, you know? I was like, I feel like that might be a bit too heavy for me to like produce stuff. So I'm thinking I can probably use them in a way, because I think just like I can add turtles, I believe I should be able to remove turtles. So I could be like, you can use X amount of turtles for X, Y, and Z. That's what I'm thinking of doing. I just haven't fully figured out how. I don't know how to remove turtles because I don't exactly know how many people have. I need to find a file that tells me about that. It's a good idea. I did think about it, but then I was like, it'll be hard because all of you basically always have the same amount of turtles. Like, it's very rare that most of you are not there on the same days. Even Aster, when he's mostly not there, but he still checks in every day and then he leaves. So like he will still have the same amount as everybody else. That's why I'm thinking, hey y'all! Talking about turtles, because TJ was bringing the idea of doing a reward wheel for them, like every 10 torts you get something, a wheel spin or something. But then I was like, I thought about it, it's a bit problematic because everybody has the same amount of turtle about the same day. So then it would become a bit heavy for me because people that watch my streams are usually there every day. So I'm like, I'm thinking of finding like a way to use it as a currency more, where you can redeem stuff for it. Checking Twitch size for a change. Yeah, you're looking at how Twitch looking today. Is it still purple? Is it still purpling and being a strange place? I don't know. I've been thinking because, you know, I love having a nice looking chat. I miss it when I don't use it, and I'm like, maybe I should just stick to YouTube and be happy with my pretty chat. Okay, what have you got? Oh hey, look what do you do? Like what? Oh hello Maxie. Ah, thank you Arthur. You've been subscribed for 5 months. Look at you. Wow, yeah. Amazing. We love TTS. We'll have a 5 months person. Like wait, Keita, how long have you been around? I feel like you've been around for so long. Like at least like, would it be 3 years? I would think minimum 2, maybe 3. Like Keita is a resident old person in the channel. Been there forever. Wow, wow, wow. Let's also try fishing. It's been a while. It has been a while. I have found a video, and I think I may have figured out, how to use the fishing thing on YouTube, but I'm not 100% sure. I tried following some of their tutorials, and it kind of fried my brain. And I was like, you know what? I will sit down and I will reevaluate if I can do that eventually. That's why it's good. Like, people are lucky when they have big brain people around them that can do that, because I cannot. You gotta troll. You know, you gotta be happy with what you get when you fish. You gotta wait 22 seconds every 1 minute. And yes, thank you for the violent hydrate, Kuro. Always appreciated. Look at Aster working so hard. Putting food in my fridge. It's all for me, right? Like, you can't touch that. That's my fridge for sure. But yeah, just that being said, that's my day. I don't know. I'm feeling very, like, slow. Like, I feel like I don't want to do much. I just don't want to be. I want to chill and do nothing interesting or productive today. And I know that I need to do things. I just don't feel like doing anything. So I'm like, I crave fishing. Yee. Must be like 2 years ago from Mana, I think so. Has it already been 2 years? Wait. Give me 1 second. Let me check on that. Let's see. Yeah, that was October 2023 is when I started seeing next year around. Like, life goes by so fast, and I have no idea how that works. I am confused. I'm pretty sure I discovered you through Osa. Yeah, you played Osa once. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I played it once. I thought you showed up when I was playing Honkai, and I think I was playing Honkai Impact specifically. I believe that's when I started seeing you around. I think I never played Osu too much because I was like, I don't understand. I was very confused at the concept of the game. It never clicked for me, you know? Could also be, yeah, Honkai, my beloved game. Yeah, it's like anytime I think about Honkai, violence. Hello, Dante. I'm sorry you didn't get your guava torte. You know, it happens to the best of us. But yeah, anytime I think about Honkai, I think about you. Like, it's kind of tight in my brain. So it's like, yeah. Time just racing by, exactly, and I don't understand how. Like, I don't know how life is going like that. Oh dang, Astro got a guava torte on Twitch. It is what it is, you know. It was today. It was just not the right timing for it, you know. Yeah, a lot of us have 30 tours right now. Exactly. That's why I was like, if I do that, I will be shooting myself in the foot and be overwhelmed. So that's why I'm like, If I was like, oh yeah, when you reach 100 towards X, Y, and Z, then I have to do X, Y, and Z for every single person, or at least every single day for a week or something. So it'll be like, oh. Wait, I thought you had redeemed at least 1 torch on Twitch, Arthur. I'm confused. I'm pretty sure you did it at least once. That's not normal. I'm upset. Don't be upset, Blues. If you're upset, your me will be upset and promote that your life. What's wrong? What's up? It's Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Yeah. It seems like I can redeem tweets here on YouTube side, but like separate. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, if you don't redeem them on both sides, you're only gonna have them on one side. Also, I do not compile both of them. So even if I had a goal of like, when you have 100 tweets, you can't tell me you have 50 on YouTube and 50 on Twitch. It has to be separate day. 24-hour cooldown. Except some people did play the system when I had like crashes on Twitch. They were able to like redeem extra torts, but you know. That's what's up. But I want to add like sounds and visuals and cute stuff for them, so it'll be fun. I had to buy a car battery and it was a lot more expensive than I thought it would be. Yeah. Also, you know what, your video? Yes, I did. I responded to you, but then you already had left the other day when you showed up, and I watched it and I commented on it, and I was like, I've seen these people before. Like, I've seen these artists before. You just missed it. See, it wasn't on me for once. It wasn't on me. I watched it on stream. And yeah, no, the car battery thing is very relatable. I felt that way when I had to change my battery last winter when my car was constantly dying. Not that great episode of my life. It was a time, and it's annoying. You never expect it. And in my case, like my car was dead at home, so I didn't even get to like go buy a cheap one. I just called the towing company, and then they come with their own batteries. It wasn't that expensive, but you know when you just don't expect to have to spend on it, it's just very annoying, you know? I feel like exploding from having food coma by eating shrimp sandwiches again. I've never had or even thought, how dare you catch a turtle? I haven't thought of a shrimp sandwich. I've never thought about the concept of shrimps and bread. Like shrimps and rice makes a lot of sense. Shrimps in a salad. There's so many options that come in my brain. How does it feel? Like how does it feel to chew on shrimps inside bread slices? Do you add lettuce to it? Like what kind of sandwich is it, Astrid? Explain to me. I need to understand. What a nice turtle freeing her. Yes, gotta free the turtle. You can't keep them like that. Put some fries to the turd, like apples or... Oh, I can't do that. Like, the way this whole redeem is, I had to, like, quote-unquote code it into my streaming bot. I don't have that much of a say. Like, I'm not a coding person. I think some people with big brains may be able to do something like that. I can't do that. And also the point is to have a daily redeem. I don't really want them to be like worth more. I'm not trying to create a whole economy either. It's just a fun redeem. So I don't think I want to break my brain and have to hire someone to do that, you know? Yeah, having to get your car batteries is rough. Yes, and there's nothing you can do about it. You're just done. You're just like, your car just won't start, so you don't have a choice. You just gotta change it. I couldn't go to the store yesterday because a cat was in my engine compartment. What? What? Violence. Wow, I see how it is. I'm confused. I'm confused trying to keep up. What do you mean there was a cat in your engine? Like how? What? What? What do you mean? I should put pictures of the little kitty into the pet channel. Like, well, where did that cat come from? Is it your cat? Is that what's going on? I wanted emo cut, but it's disabled. Is it? I should have... wait. I don't think I didn't put them back on Twitch, but I did put them back on YouTube, though. Yeah, like, you know, we don't take turtle. Wait. My car is a V6. The battery was more expensive than normal battery. Mine is too, so I feel you too. Mine, my dad's. Like, I don't know what we have with these. I do like my car. It's an older one and it's very good and it's very reliable. We hit 150 kilometers on it the other day and we're like, wee, pretty numbers on the car. But you know, it does what it needs to do, so we're good. Stream sandwiches are really popular here in summer. Let me copy paste that into Google. Swedish shrimp sandwich images. It doesn't look like the bread I had in mind, so this does look very yum. I was thinking about the generic slice of white bread, but most of these have like flatbreads and stuff, and they all look very yum. That looks like refreshing. I wonder what like the seasoning is like. I'm curious. Aster, you gonna make that for me? Speaking of redeems, that's the one you wanted. What am I missing redeems in the chat? Let me get my Twitch chat around. Yes, you throw stuff at me, you redeem stuff. Yeah, some of them are still disabled. I have the power out here, okay? Actually, many redeems are disabled. Yeah, I had disabled a lot of things because it would mess with things when I was playing Nier, and I put it mostly back yesterday on YouTube. I just forgot to do it on Twitch. I mean, nobody really redeems stuff on Twitch that much, so I tend to forget. How the cat get in the engine? Yeah, that's the question. That is the real question. Actually, I turned my car on, was fiddling with my phone to get a song I wanted queued up, and heard scratching. So I turned my car off, popped the hood, and adorable kitten tucked out of reach. what is about you and finding stray animals? Because you got a lovely dog out of it. Why did you like randomly find a kitty in your car? Like, is that a normal occurrence? Like everybody just goes through that around you? Like, is that that, or do you just thank you for Heppa? Or is that just a thing that happens to you specifically? I wonder. Hello, Professor Yappa. How are you? Hello, Aisen. I'm doing good. How are you? How have you been? Oh, hi there, Michi. How are you doing today? Strawberry indeed. I haven't had a real like a fresh strawberry in forever. I should have made it a point to have some during the summer, because then I'll be depressed when I can't have any fresh fruit in winter because they're all disgusting, you know? Man, I have power. Where's the plastic chair though? I don't know. Maybe we'll have a redeem for power, and then the plastic chair will randomly show up on the screen somewhere. Who knows? I still have to learn from Nebula, that has the best redeems for stuff that is very random in her screen. I love it. I want to be like her. I'm looking up to her. She's too cool. They climbed in from underneath. But why your car? What do you mean? I am not allowed to bring in the kittens since we already have 5 indoor cats. I mean, I wonder, looking at your tendency in this house, I can see it randomly happening. Oh no! We have a 6th cat. Ah, tragedy. I don't know how that happened. I have been good. Happy to hear it. The cat distribution system chose Karen just in a weird way. Very weird way, but it is your cat now. Like, what do you want? Just accept your new fate. I've never found a cat in my engine compartment in almost 2 decades of driving. And yeah, I feel like it's not a thing. Like, I've seen animals get into, like, under cars and get in there, but they usually get out either before the car starts or when the car starts, they go. So what do you mean we're just gonna chill there while you drive and probably die in there if you didn't hear it? Like, what do you mean? I put a lot of dill, mayo, and lemon on mine together with shrimp tomato. Ew! Ew, tomato. See, you lost me at the tomato. Remove the tomato and I will have a great time. Cucumber and red onion. I'm not the biggest fan of red onion, but I'll have it. It does sound very refreshing. Actually, a great idea for a redeem. Plastic chair, and I am the one that is approaching with thunder sounds. I'm pretty sure I've heard of someone having a redeem like that. I just don't know what I would call it and when it would be wanted to use it. Like, I mean, I just need to put it together. That is doable as a redeem. It's just a bit of work to put stuff together, to add all the items to all go together and to hope that nothing breaks in the process. But this one is the one that is actually doable for me. Also, I couldn't get the cat to leave, so I took Michi's car instead. By the time I got back, the kitten had left my car. Oh, is it just gone? No! I don't want to be homeless, though. I feel like Karen would kick me out if I try to bring more cat. But it's not exactly your fault. It's just like the car chose him. So you would take care of the cat, but it's his cat. See? See, it's not on you that the cat chose his car to go nest and have a great life. And it was a baby that needed help, okay? No comment. No, you just gotta accept that your fate was chosen for you. I swear, if you see the cat again, the same cat, it's just a message. This is your cat. Keep the cat. Yes, I give the best advice in town. I know. Can call it the power of turtle or something. Need to work on that. Yeah. Redeem are so much fun, but they can break so easily and mess with you because you're like, bruh, I don't know how to do anything here. So, you know, it'll be a time for me. I just have to sit down and mold while I do it. Also, on Twitch, it's easier because your chat is still online if though you're offline. When I do new redeems on YouTube, I have to have like a stream on, even if it's unlisted or something, because I need to be live to test them, and it's quite annoying, you know, because they're chat related. As a cat, allow me to pass some cat wisdom. There is no such thing as one cat. Facts. And if you've been on the internet, you should have seen in the past few days there was a cute video of 2 kittens not wanting to be separated, like 2 brothers the people were trying to separate them, and they were crying out and then hugging each other, and my heart melted. I'm not even a cat person, but I was like, oh, you cannot take them away. You have 2 cats. You cannot be like, I'm only taking one. that is not a thing. You take both cats together and you let them live their life together forever. And everybody in the comment section were like, yeah, that the same happened to me. I wanted one cat, all of a sudden I had two. It's just how it happens over there, okay? See, it's all good now, because when I said I could have the kitten, see, listen to the turtle mother. She will tell you what to do with your cats for some reason. The cat distribution system chose Karen. That's on his ass. Yeah, so yes, you can find cat number 6 and take it in. See, we all agree. We all come to agreement when it comes to taking in the cats, okay? Twitch chat. What Twitch chat? What's up, Kita? And make it work just once per stream, maybe 2, or maybe just big cooldown. Yeah, like they're... So big part of the work for me when it comes to redeems is that I have to set them up twice every time I do anything, because I have a different interface for Twitch and for YouTube that I need to connect to. So you just have to remember that every time I add a redeem, I always do double the work, because it needs to be set up in a different way on the other one. It's not the end of the world, but it is some work. So that's why sometimes I have the energy that overcomes me, that come into my brain and my soul, and then I'm like, I'm gonna work on redeems today, and then I do a bunch, and then I'm burnt out for a while. So that's how it works out here. Update added cute engine cat pictures and security cam footage of the kitten pile that didn't appreciate me trying to park again. What do you mean they prevent you from parking, At least something to think about. Yeah. Let me see. Interesting. When you see people in Discord and you're like, is that a bot? And you're not sure. Let's see. Am I a bot? Maybe. Wait. Man, you need at least a cat. They're cute, loving, and self-maintaining. You literally only need to feed, water, take care of the litter box. Other than that, they do their own thing. I mean, you already, named a few things, but also I am allergic. So it's not like I want to be, having my eyes dying every day, all day. I'm not trying to do that in life, you know what I mean? I wanted to find my brain disconnected. I was looking for... Where did you put it? In pictures? No. Not in general. Videos, perhaps? Ah! Scary times. Who did the violent? Oh, this was Curran. Curran is all the ones that start with a K, I'm telling you. Hello, Jaeger. How you doing? How was your day? Oh, it's in pets. My brain could not figure out what... And you couldn't grab... Oh my gosh, it looks so cute! Curran, this is your cat. You gotta get it back. And then their siblings came around and they were mad. Look at all them cute... Curran, what are you talking about? These are your cats. What do you mean? How could you not take them home? Freeing this one too. Yeah, we don't grab the turtles. Leave them be in the wild, okay? I'm doing pretty good, yapping, talking about cats and forcing people to take them, Wait, what? Beep boop, my identity has been identified. Boop beep, initiate distraction procedures. Yeah, No, nobody needs to know what's going on here. I'm hiding. They make allergy pills for a reason. Yeah, but do I want to start taking literal drugs because I want a cat? I don't think I'm there in life. You do realize this is like allergy pills are nothing natural. I already do too much by taking the motion sickness pills when I want to play games. I don't think it's the healthiest thing I could be doing for myself, but I would not do something that I need to do every single day for the rest of my life for the sake of having a pet. I'm gonna choose an easier life for myself where I don't need to depend on pills and I don't need to die or my eyes don't itch like hell. I'm good. Pets, yeah, finally found it. I'm technically allergic to cats, but I'm also allergic to pollen, dust, and life, so might as well just adopt cats and deal with it. I mean, as long as you can deal with it, I think for me, it's also, I'm allergic, but my mom is extremely allergic. And first, I want my mom to be able to drop by my house. I want to be able to drop by my mom's house without her like having to die because my clothes have been touched by cats and stuff. And my other siblings are mostly all allergic too. So for me, it would be a problem because I would carry the allergens everywhere I go. And then also not allow people to come to my house. Like one of my sister, like really, like her eyes just like become bloodshot and they like, it's like her eyes are burning when there's a cat that has been there, even though it's not there yet. So I'm like, you know what? I choose to live an easier life, but I will tell other people to grab them cats though. They run away too fast for me to snag any. You need to work on your running game, okay? Oh, candy fish. You're getting all the things in the fishing today. You're lucky that I'm allergic to the sun and heat, or else I'd go hunt for kittens. Yeah, I know you would get your suit on and save all of the cats. Back here, got enough fishing and redeeming. I want more yapping. Yeah. I mean, you are able to yap everywhere, just that you won't see your pretty chat on the screen. That's the difference here, you know? That's where you really win. Also, yeah, I mean, you won't see other people's chat. Karen, take a dog cage and leave it open with several cans of tunas open in the back. Once they're all in, close the cage. And then you adopt like 5 kittens. And you figure it out. And I don't have the time, energy, tools, know how to disassemble my engine compartment to remove kitty, especially not at the hottest part of the day. Yeah, I'm feeling like the cat didn't choose the best spot to go rest. I guess it had shade. But like, I feel like it must have been really hot in there, you know? Thank God you had another car too, because what were you gonna do if you had an emergency? You're like, I gotta go with cat, like what I do. Give engine cat some love and care. See, we all agree. I will just have to randomly post pics of my cats for Bana to enjoy from afar. Yeah, I love cats. Like, I feel no shade. I'm just not a dog person. I don't really care for them. I don't really feel like they're really cute. Like, they don't do much for me. Like, my heart doesn't start like, oh. Like, the one thing that does that at all times 100% is turtles. Turtles just make my heart like happy. Then I think cats are very cute most of the time, especially kittens. I don't even know like cats like that. I love kittens. They're cute, they're small, their paws, their eyes are so big. There's something very cute about them. And I recently discovered that bunnies are very funny. And they stomp when they're mad, and that cracks me up. I can't, like, this is so cute. I love it. I wouldn't have one. Apparently they're also kind of stinky. But they're funny though. I like it, okay? Okay. May I ask you a question? Of course. Please provide me with your question, Keita. We're yapping today, we might as well. When catching cats, work smarter, not harder. I mean, is that a common thing that people do? Just go out catching cats? Is that a thing that I just didn't know about? Because I don't know. I guess because first, I don't go out, so I don't touch grass. But also, I live in a big city. When I'm in town, I don't really see stray cats. It's just, you know, like, you know, that's all I get. I didn't think through this. I didn't think this through. What is a common bot answer? Do you want some art? I actually specialize in GFX overlays for VTubers. Or are you looking for someone to make a better model for you? Yeah, those are the type of bots that VTubers get all the time. Like, they're kind of insulting, but they're like just coming like, oh, if you ever want to upgrade your design or upgrade your stream, like overlays or upgrade your model, I'm like, are you telling me like there's a problem with my model perhaps? Like, I can do it for a really good price. Like, nobody asks. Like, nobody literally asks. Like, just go, okay? I've definitely done it before. I'm not surprised, especially coming from you. Of all people in this chat, it makes sense that you would say you've done that. Kitten is life, kitten is love. Kittens are very cute. Yeah, just so many. Our neighborhood has so many kittens, just so many kitties. I guess my chat is just not uploading anymore, of course. And I meow at every single cat I see. I mean, when I see them, I'm like, oh, it's a cute cat. Don't come for me, but it's adorable. Did it rain for you? Like, that's a very random... Like, do the bots even ask for that? I think... It's about to rain. I just look outside and it looks a bit gray, so it might be raining. Wow, how did you know? Are you like a shaman and you're gonna tell me my future if I give you my credit card number? Is that how that works? Michi is also from MGS confirmed. I haven't played that, so I want to know. I have 2 cats, one independent and lazes around the house. The other is a love bug. See, you never know what lottery you're gonna win with your cat. Because I've seen people that have cats that are very much like dogs and very loving and very happy to see you. And then there's a common cat that is like, I am superior to you, feed me human. But sometimes I will get cuddles from you. Feel grateful. And I like both. I think it's hilarious that as humans we just get played around by cats because they're just that cute and they kind of know. They know they're adorable and they know they're hilarious. You know, when a cat gets scared, there's nothing more funny than that. Or when they're scared for you. I've seen so many videos of people being in their bathtub and then the cat is like just panicking because they're in water like that and like, bro, I'm good, like don't worry. But they think their human is dying and they're crying about it. No, but I was curious because it's raining for me. I mean, I feel like before the rain from your side of the world comes my way, it will probably take a little bit of time. It may happen, but it'll take a while, I think. You know what I also find hilarious? How Imhotep fears cats. Yes, I mean, the cats were like a special thing in Egypt, like they were gods or something, I don't remember. They had an explanation for it in the movie, which we did watch for movie night once. It was great, it was fun, it was a new experience for me because it was my first time watching it in English. And it was like, oh no, all my inside jokes that I like scream with my sisters, they don't work here. So I had to say the inside jokes in French for myself, you know? Funny enough, Mew is one of my most used words. How do you use it? Like, what sentence does it just fit in that you say that regularly? Now I'm curious, you know. One of my cats did accidentally gave me a bloody nose trying to save me from the tub once. He was desperate, okay? He was like, I gotta save you, okay? I gotta save you. You don't know what you're doing to yourself. I will take care of you. Cats are the guardians of the underworld, also been mentioned in the movie Constantine. I don't think I've ever watched that one. But yeah, I remembered it was something like that. They were like, hey homie, you're not supposed to be outside of hell for your crimes. And it was scary for him. They probably like, you know, bullied him down there. When I chat with one of my friends, I just say Mew or Muse. You know what? I'm not here to judge. I'm here to accept. I don't know how I would ever use that in any circumstances. But at the same time, not everybody is like wow, wow all day like I am. So you know, I cannot say too much about it. I am a special individual that likes to screech on a regular basis. So that's that. Constantine just says they're half in, half out anyway. Wait, who, the cats? It's a great movie, by the way. One of the best. Yeah, I mean Keanu Reeves role. Oh, that's. I feel like back in the day, I probably saw the ads for it. I just never watched it. I do think vaguely in my brain that I've heard that it was good, but that's about it. That's all I know. I don't really know much about that movie. Normally, maybe I'll watch it at some point. I feel like it's just so hard to find time to like enjoy myself doing random stuff when I'm not streaming these days. But I love streaming, so at the same time it kind of works because I'm having a great time. I'm not complaining, but at the same time, sometimes I'm like, oh dang, I wish I could just like, you know, sit down and watch a movie and stuff, but like I don't have time for this, or like I need to be very choosy with what I do with my limited free time. Not that I'm complaining, you know. It'd be a good one for movie night, probably. It was his second best role movie before the John Wick movie. I guess number one was The Matrix. Honestly, I don't think that I've watched that many movies with Keanu Reeves. Like, I know The Matrix, and it was like, oh my god, he was the hot man for The Matrix. And that's about it. Like, I don't actually think I've watched anything else. I did watch John Wick 1 with Aster like a year ago. And then I think we started John Wick 2 and we never finished. I think that's about it. Speaking of, John Wick would also be a great movie for the movie night. I mean, it'd be I think it's an interesting type of movie. For me, it's like just overly ridiculous movies, they don't do much for my brain, but they don't hurt me. You know, they're not like, eh. Like the movie was just extremely extra with an extra story and extra scenes and stuff going on. And I was like, you know, it does nothing for me. Like, it does not tickle my brain like I feel like it does for a lot of guys. It does nothing for me. I was just happy because I was watching a movie with Aster and we were having a great time. That was the extent of it. So it's like, eh. My mom is obsessed with Keanu Reeves and would tell me all his movies are the best. You know, when you find a favorite, you gotta preach it to the masses. They need to know about it. They need to be aware, you know, that he's the best. I don't think that my mom or my dad, I guess my parents were never the type to watch a lot of movies. I know my dad really likes Morgan Freeman, but like at the same time, he only knows like 2 movies with him. Like my dad has never been much of a TV person. He doesn't watch movies like that, so he wouldn't know. And I'm trying to think, who would my mom actually like know about and like? I don't know that she would even know the name. I guess she likes Denzel. Denzel is the one that she would know the name and know the face of. But except for that, I don't think. Yeah, thank you for the chair input, Arthur. I love the John Wick movies. I think they're fun. I just think they don't tickle the brain of everybody the same way. Like, I didn't think it was bad. Like, compared to, like, I can be very picky. I didn't think it was bad. I can see why people really like it. It just doesn't do much for my brains. I guess for me, story-wise, I feel like maybe I've also just watched too many movies that have the same plot, where it's like, I guess the difference was in that case that it was a dog rather than his wife or something. But usually it's like, oh, you kidnapped my daughter, so I'm gonna revenge. Oh, you kill whoever, I'm gonna revenge and then kill everybody. I feel like I've just seen too many movies with that same exact plot line. So like I was already like, you know, kind of, I had seen enough of that by then. Hey,
why aren't you playing?
Playing what?
Game.
Because I'm yapping. What do you mean?
Is this a yapping stream?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were gaming.
No. You're just here to complain? I thought you were like, you know, focusing on work, dark clothes, doing old stuff. Like, and then you're like, well, you're not gaming. See what I have to handle. See? But then you were not even watching the stream. And then after that, you come to complain that I'm not playing. You went and checked it? You didn't check the title of the stream?
Nope.
Wow. Clearly not divorced. Aster is not in the know. See? Aster, please. See? Someone understand my problems. Aster just coming in to bully me for no reason. I swear. Yeah, what do you think, to add to the conversation, Aster, do you like the John Wick movies?
I only watched the first one. I hear the second one is much better. Honestly, it's a bit of a like turn your brain off type of movie.
Yeah.
If you try to actually think about it, it's a bit cringe.
Yeah, I guess that's a good way to put it. Because I was telling you, like, I don't think it's bad movies, but it's just not the type of thing that will tickle my brain. Like, I just enjoy the extra.
My friend said it's like the movie becomes much easier to swallow once you accept that he is the Baba Yaga.
Yes.
Like, when you accept that he's like literally Superman, then it's a much easier movie to enjoy. But it's kind of hard to accept.
If you try to see it in any realistic way, you're gonna have a bad time. Like, you're just not gonna enjoy whatever the hell is going on your screen. But when you're like, yeah, he's not human. He's just here to take people down because they killed his dog and stole his car. Did he end up getting his car back? I don't remember. I think he got it and he like exploded or something. Like, I don't know. Arthur, did you see the movie Ballerina yet? That's very specific. I've never seen that. I saw an ad for a horror movie. Aster, we gotta go see it. I saw an ad and I'm like, ooh, it looks like it could be a great time. We haven't been to the movies in like 2 years, so like I think we should go. I saw the trailer this morning. It was called Weapons, and it was interesting looking. I was like, ooh.
Is it trash or is it like actually?
I'm not sure. That's why I'm like, oh.
No, but why don't we go watch trash?
Yeah, but I'm not sure if it's trash or not. But also, I do enjoy watching Aster getting jump scared. So, like, whether it's good or not, if I can get to watch Aster being jump scared, I'll be happy. It will make my day, you know? And I did it. I wanna though. Like, I have no idea what kind of movie is that. I feel like I don't watch enough horror movies. I need to watch more so I can just like make sure I can scare Aster efficiently, you know. I think The Equalizer is more realistic than John Wick, to be honest. It is, but I actually did not like that movie. I remember watching it and I was like, how boring is this? Because I love Denzel and I was like, oh, like, of course I'll watch a Denzel movie, and it looked like interesting, and he has other movies that are like the same type. And then I watched it and I'm like, this felt like nothing for me. It really did not work.
Man on Fire is basically John Wick but with better build-up.
Yes, I agree. Like,
much better.
have you guys seen Man on Fire? Because that was good, better build up, and also like, you know, all the plots and stuff and the real life impact and everything. So to me, it was a good first of its kind when it came out, and then I just saw too many movies doing about the same thing and in weird different ways or very extra ways, and I was like, eh. Ew, meetings in fact are very, very ugly, very ew. See, I was looking for jobs yesterday and then I found a bunch of jobs that are like customer service, and I'm like, you know what? Customer service has its ups and downs. When you get stupid customers that call you, it's terrible. But apart from that, you don't have meetings. You don't have to like do documents. You don't have to do a lot of things that other administrative jobs ask of you. And I'm like, you know what? There's like a sweet spot there. There's something sweet about that I'm not too mad at, you know? Is it out for delivery?
No.
Do we even have a Best Buy close? Oh, okay. Yeah, true. I mean, do you need, like, I feel like if you go like to Canadian Tire, you'll find it there. Like, there's probably something closer. Yeah.
I don't know if it big,
Oh, probably. They usually have like electronic, like if you look for a Walmart or something, maybe. Oh. True, we looked for it. Anyways, thank you for the sub, Thomas Hadley prediction. Welcome to Turtle Society. We're yapping and we make no sense here. I was about, she may not be John Wick, but I still got my enjoyment out of it. Oh, okay, I guess it's the same type of movie. But I think in Russian theaters, Man on Fire was renamed to Ayer. Why? Why would it change? Like, why would it change the title for? Like, I understand it sometimes when like it's a play on word, but like, why Ayer? Like, why would it do that? I got to go try out to be an extra in a Denzel movie once. Yeah, like, let's go before he retires for good or something. Like, we just gotta be, you know, be there and be like, oh my god, I was in a Denzel movie. You have a Best Buy. Yes, we have Best Buys in Canada. That is a thing, actually. Even though most of the time they don't sell half the stuff that the US has. Because if you're on Google and you're like, oh, looking for something on Best Buy, and then you don't look, and all of a sudden you're on the US Best Buy and like, oh wow, they have this thing for a good price that I want, and then you realize you're on the US one and you can't have it, and it's gonna be like 3 times the price. So, you know, great times. Fire rage, that word. Yeah. I just don't understand why you wouldn't just leave it as Man on Fire. Like, with the poster, it kind of worked. Like, why'd you have to change it, you know? Also, Mona, you should check out Death of a Unicorn. Let me Google that. Death of a Unicorn. Why is there a random letter here? Whoops. I didn't want to do that. What is this? What am I looking at? Wait, this is new. This looks very disturbing. Is it supposed to be a horror movie? And is that Ant-Man? Is that the actor for Ant-Man? Looks like him. Why have I never heard of this? Like, do you actually... I see IMDb is 5.9 out of 10. 53% on Rotten Tomatoes, 5.9 on Prime Videos. I'm like, Like, you want me to see it because it would be a trash movie to watch, or do we actually like this? Like, is that what we're talking about here? I don't know. They do that some things. Yeah, you know, sometimes I can't even blame them too much because like movie theaters and stuff happens here too when they translate it in French. Like, the one that I really don't get is Game of Thrones. For some reason here it's like the Iron Throne, and it's like, but why? And it's super long and ugly. So it's like, why would you do that? Like, I guess that it wouldn't sound any better if they translated it right away, but it's still, why the Iron, like, who thought this was a good idea? And I have no idea, bro.
It's twice the price for a smaller capacity.
At Community, well,
128 for 40 days.
I mean, check around, like, check Staples and check the other one we're talking about. Yeah. Not me adding 2005 movies to the suggestion channel. Gross. Do you feel old yet? Is that how you feel when you think, oh yeah, I remember watching that when that came out in 2005, and you're like, oh god, oh no, what am I doing? Meeting over, let's go, freedom. Also, maybe because Men on Fire would be a mouthful when translated to Russian, so they renamed it to Ire or Nev. I don't know how to pronounce that properly. Yeah, it's spoken in Russian. I guess it made it shorter. What was it in French and on Fire? They usually randomly give it. Yeah, no, it was a literal translation in French. See, they didn't go any further with that one, you know? I don't see Sahara until like 2010. Very fun movie though. I didn't see. I don't know what that is. Sahara. Yeah, I will get the desert movie. I've never seen this in my life. What is this? What am I looking at? Who are these people and what do they want? Do they want to hurt me? What is this? Why does this like look kind of like The Mummy, but just another version of it? Like, why does, like, it's a girl, a guy, and another guy, just like the main three. Like, what do you mean? Staples? Is that good?
You got the price?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I got it for $24.
Yeah, so that's why you wait for Amazon and don't rage quit and go buy it. Another movie I wanted to take a look at is Sicario. Sicario, let me Google that. Sicario. Isn't that a Pokemon? I don't know this. Do I even know an actor in there? Like, his face is so familiar and I have no idea who he is. Yeah, no, I don't know anybody in there. Oh wait, it's what's the thing? The dude that comes back, the Punisher. Yeah, that dude. I was like, it starts with a P. Couldn't tell. Oh, and the dude from Black Panther. I guess there's a few faces I know, but I've never heard of that movie. I don't know what that is either. It's a silly action movie with Matthew McConaughey to spell. Yeah, I looked at his name and I don't know this man, and I cannot. I feel like I've seen his face before, but I don't know in what. Like, I've definitely seen him in a movie, but I'm like, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, bro. I'm not good with people like that. Benicio del Toro. I guess that's the dude I was looking at. I don't know. You said horror, though. It's more thriller, and while I enjoyed it, not everybody did. I would call it a dumb thriller. Okay, you know, that's a fair assessment. I mean, maybe it's good. It's just like when I look at the reviews everywhere, most people are like, nah. But then I see one that is like a 4-star out of 5. It's like, okay. Okay, it's like the first one is 4, the second one is 1 star, third one is 2 star, one of a 1, 5. Like, someone is like, I didn't expect anything and I was like happily surprised. Thank you for this movie. So I guess it's very much like it's an all or nothing type of movie. You either really love it or you hate it with everything you have in your soul. So that works. I guess also I do love watching horror trash movies. It makes me laugh. Like usually when we watch them, like we just cackle the whole time and that's all we do. So, you know, there's also that. Let me see. Why can I not see things? I hate when Discord does that. Like it just hides channel for no reason. All right. Matthew McConaughey's been in a bunch of movies as the lead. Is kind of the classier Owen Wilson. Yeah, it's weird because he kind of looks like him in my brain. Like I see him and like I feel like I've seen him, but maybe I'm thinking about Owen Wilson. Because I feel like I've watched probably a lot more movies with him growing up because he was in everything. So it's like, oh what? Back in high school, college, my friends banned me from going to see horror with them because I laughed too much. You know what? I would probably be that friend. I never really watched the movies, but the laughter we had for the last few horror movies we watched together, Esther and I, because we're just so confused because these days, I don't know. But the more recent movies, because the other day we watched like Smile 2, we watched Nope, we watched like some really bad movies, and we're just so confused at like who wrote that plot? Who put this together? Like, I don't get it. Who thought this was a good story that was gonna like just like, yeah, and that's gonna do it? I don't know. Discord has been buggy as hell since the latest update. I mean, every single update, I feel like Discord kind of gets worse, and we sadly have to come to terms with the fact that it's kind of trash, you know. Discord on mobiles has been awful with the latest update. I don't even really use it on my phone. If I have time, I will use it on my PC if I do, but like I'm protecting my brain cells and my emotions by not using it on my phone because it's kind of trash. Oh, hello, Jose. How you doing? How's your day so far? We're doing a little bit of yapping today. We're chilling. We're complaining. We're talking about the cat distribution system and all good movies and bad movies. Do you have a favorite horror movie? I don't think I do because I haven't watched that many. Like I can't think of a horror movie that I really liked that I'm like, yeah, I rewatch that like once a year. Yeah, no, I don't think I have one like that. I don't even know what my favorite movie of all time is to begin with. So, you know, I think I'm just really good at telling how I rate my anime and stuff. But when it comes to movies, I'm like, that movie was and I call it that, you know? Jeepers Creepers. Well, let me Google that because I don't know what that is. Jeepers Creepers. Apparently there's what, 3? Because I see 1, 2, like 3. So 2001, 2002, 3, 2017. There's another one to 2022. I guess it was popular. Ew. I remember that actor. Oh, that has a look, to say the least. This looks terrible. My God. Ugh. That looks actually like it would be a bad time. I'm so used to like watching bad horror movies. I'm like, dang, okay. My favorite horror movie, Event Horizon. Event Horizon. Ew. Yeah, maybe that's why I don't have a favorite horror movie. Because then I Google. You know when you Google and it's censored, it tells you everything you need to know. I don't need like. Wait, I've never enabled safe search anyways. Like Google, you don't need to protect me from horror movie pictures. It is still very disgusting to look at. But like, ew. Ew. Oh, it's the dude from that show I watched as a kid. Interesting. I think my favorite movie is Don't Laugh, Forrest Gump. I won't laugh. I do think it's a good movie. Like I see what is a beloved movie. I think I watched it maybe twice in my whole life, so I don't know enough about it. I mean, that's not what I want to say. I'm not like I need to rewatch it every year. I think one of my favorites, I don't know if it will be my favorite, is definitely Pay It Forward. That is one of my favorite movies. Maybe it makes me cry every single time. Like, I'm not even a super sensitive person. This movie makes me cry. If not, I think I have a lot of movies that I just like watching. Like, if they're on the TV, I'll just watch it. I really like Shawshank Redemption, one of my favorite, my dad's favorite movie. There's a bunch of things that I just can watch over and over. It'll just always make me happy, I guess. The first one was good, and then what happened to the next 4? Gump, Gump's not a bad movie at all. Yeah, no, it's not bad. Like, I don't know anybody that would laugh at someone that says that they like Forrest Gump. Like, it's just a good movie overall. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I had to check something. Yeah. My favorite horror movies are From Dusk to Dawn and Evil Dead 2. It's always funny to me when like our favorite in the series is not the first one. Because usually people like do movies and the first one is a banger, people love it. And then they come out with the second one and it's like, what the hell was that? So it's always interesting to me. From Dusk Till Dawn. Like, those are so many things that I've just never seen in my life. And I'm like, ew, see? I don't know why I do that to myself. Instead of just Googling, I just Google in images and then I see things. And I'm like, oh. Evil Dead 2. Why does the skull look so disturbed? It's like, oh, did you see me? I swear I wasn't looking your way. I kind of like that. Oh yeah, Till Dawn. I don't rate Army of the Darkness as a horror movie. It's simply too silly. Well, I love silly horror movies. Like, I feel like movies like The Mummy fall in that category where like there's like super disturbing and scary like scenes and stuff. But it's so silly. You just have a grand old time. Like, I feel like that's a special category of movie. And it makes it fun. Like, as disturbing as it was, and I was probably too young when I watched The Mummy, it just was a great time. It was just so funny. Like, people were dying and it was like, oh no, but haha, it's still funny type of thing, you know? Oh, for sure, yeah. Army of Darkness is way too funny and silly for the horror movie. I don't know, what is the name of this category of movies? Like, horror comedy? Like, how do you... Wait, The Mummy, if I look for it, what does it describe as that? Genre. It is on adventure and comedy. I don't know. This is not. Yeah, it's not considered a horror film. It's a classic monster movie, but its monstrous elements are really played down in favor of the love triangle between Imhotep, Helen. I mean, it's not exactly like Imhotep what is to Helen. He wasn't to Anaxunamun. He didn't care. Like, what do you mean? Adventure to horror to fantasy to drama to comedy. Yeah. It's just everything in one movie and it's great. Yeah, horror comedy is the thing. Yeah, that's definitely where it's at. And I do enjoy that, like when it's really well done. I guess for me, it just needs to click the right button for funny. If it clicks my funny button, it's like, oh, this is funny for no reason. And it cracks me up. I have a very specific type of humor. And like, if it does not click for me, doesn't do it for me. Like, my sisters recommended me a show. I still haven't finished that. I forgot. It was called The Residence on Netflix, and it's like kind of a murder mystery situation, but with a, I guess, more modern turn to it. But the comedy in it did nothing for me. Like, I was intrigued in the story. I wanted to know who killed whoever died. But I was like, the people are just not funny. Anytime they like tried to have a funny moment in the show, I was like, this is just cringe. I was cringing the whole time. So I'm like, no, not for me. Shop Smart, Shop S Smart. What movie is that from? I don't know. Okay, another movie of that type, literally scary movie. Well, I feel like scary movie is more a parody movie. I feel like those are more parodies of other horror movies that just like, I feel like they usually show how stupid some things are in horror movies when it's not in the right setting. So I think it would not necessarily be that for me. It might officially be, but to me, that's just a parody movie. I feel like every time they just include a bunch of scenes from other horror movies and make it funny, even though I never thought it was funny. I don't know. See, it's not my brand of humor. It never did anything for me. I think I remember seeing one scene once where like a girl is getting murdered, but like as whoever is like stabbing her, it's just like her breast implant are just coming out, and then she's like her life is kind of saved because of them. It's just a weird time to be alive, and I'm like, I don't know. It just didn't do it for me. But I can see it. I can see why people would think it's really funny and have a great time with it. It just never really spoke to me, I guess. Shop Smart, Shop S Smart is from Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness. Ah, I saw so. But yeah. I don't know. Like, I feel like even when it comes to anime, not everything is funny to me. I think my favorite type of like humor that make me crack up is probably from Nichijou. Nichijou is exactly right up my alley. And then like there are just some tropes that I just think are funny. Like a shaking old person that randomly gets passed for no reason is something that cracks me up. I love when they have shaky old people, like not even with like the eyeballs, like just the lines for their eyes. I don't know, it does something to me. It just makes me laugh out of my mind. I cannot. I found Scary Movie 3 to be especially funny. I don't think I've ever watched it. I think I saw a bunch of scenes from different ones growing up, and I just never took the time to watch one because I just knew it wouldn't really speak to me. I can see the appeal, but it's just not for me. The Matrix is one of my favorites. I think I like the first one. Once for movie night, we watched all three, and we were like, what were the other two about? The first one was so good. I don't know. The other one didn't do it as much for me. Nichijou is peak, and that is fact. I love it. I still have like at least 15 episodes that I keep on my phone, so I always have access to it, so I can randomly watch one. Like, it's just 100% my type of humor. Like, I love random stuff and like people fighting for no reason and just falling. Like, one of my favorite scenes in Nichijou is when she goes to the new coffee shop and she tries to order something, but it's all Italian like words, and she's confused and panicking inside because she doesn't want to seem stupid, and she has a whole panic attack for the next like 10 minutes. It's the best thing ever. I love this scene so much. It's amazing, you know? Though I can only watch a couple episodes at a time before I have to tap out. Yeah, that's pretty much how Aster feels. Is like, I can see it, but I wouldn't be able to binge it. I binged it, and then I binged it with my sister, and we cracked up. Like, you know, we laughed so much we actually cry. It's just too good for me. Another movie that is sort of a guilty pleasure of mine, Sucker Punch. Let me Google that. I don't know that one. I have never heard or seen this thing in my life. Baby Doll. Is that from 2011? Like, I would think I would recognize anybody, but I don't recognize a single face from the cast. Wait, her name is Baby? No, that's the thing. The name of the girl. The name of the main actress rings a bell, but I don't know. I know Vanessa Hudgens, I think. I love that their names are not actual names in the movie either. I'm like, who are these people and what do they want? What about the man? Do I know any man? No, I know nobody in this movie. Like, what is this? Interesting. Her name is Baby Doll, so her mom named her that. Interesting. Itapa, I can't use keyboards. I know how they work. Are you sure? Do we need a little refresher? Are you gonna be okay? Yeah, the first one. I always wanted to watch Nichijou. How many episodes does it have? Like, yeah, 26? Yeah, I believe 26. It was back in the day where we were eating good, where anime had 24 to 26 episodes. Now we're just lucky if we get 10, you know? And it's got a spiritual successor that's currently called running called City the Animation. Yeah, I heard of it. I haven't watched it yet. You know, in a way, I'm always scared of like a successor. Like, am I gonna get disappointed here? Or am I gonna have a great time? That's the question. But I will probably watch it. The author is good. Like, my sister did get me some more of their mangas for Christmas. I just haven't taken the time to like read them. But I just love it. I gotta watch it. Drive is also really good in my opinion. I love it. Drive? It's a movie? Drive. Movie. 2011. Who is this man? I know this man. Ryan Gosling. Yeah, I know this man. I don't know anybody else apparently. I I know, it's Bryan Cranston is in there. Alright. I know nothing of this. What is the plot? I don't know. I read the plot and I'm even more confused about what this movie is about. Sucker Punch is very underrated. We'd have to watch it to understand what the hell it is about. I mean, it looked like it had a good plot, but I never heard of it. I recommend to watch Sucker Punch. It's also extra with action, like DMC levels of extra. Yeah, are we gonna have some Michael Jackson dancing? You know, if you say it's DMC extra, then I expect at least that to happen. You know, that's very important. The anime Maoyu also does that name thing. Everyone's just hero, demon king, headmaid, and yet somehow actually fantastic. Yeah, I remember watching. What did it send you? And there was a movie. There was an anime like that. It was like short episode. They're like 5 or 10 minutes, and it was like about heroes and stuff like that. And none of them had actual names. It was a great time. Also, the actress who is MC is also very talented stunt woman and singer. She performed the main theme of the movie. Ah. Let me see, because her face was actually familiar. Let me Google again. Emily Browning. What has she done? Like, have I seen her anywhere? Or do I know a song of hers? I wonder. I don't know. Wait, she's in... Badala? Who is she? Oh, she's Violet! Oh, that's interesting. I knew her as a child actress. That's why her face was slightly familiar, and I was like, why does she look... I didn't even know that she sang. Oh, that's cool. I never saw her in anything else except that movie. I don't remember what the title is in English, like, but the unfortunate events of the Butler children, whatever. I really like that movie personally. Like, some people are like, no, the Netflix show is better. I don't care. That's my version that I like, because there's freaking... I do like what's his name? Main guy. Jim Carrey. I do like Jim Carrey, so I liked his version of the Count in that. It was good. It was very funny to me. My sisters and I still quote him. Also, yeah, no MJ dancing, but dodging giant samurai who is wielding minigun. Why is he a samurai then? While doing Matrix level tricks and wielding katana, that will be there. Sounds like a great time. I freaking love Jim Carrey. I do too. Like, I know some people just don't like him or just don't find him funny, but just like I said, some people... We have different types of humor, and that's not to say that all the movies he's ever done are good. Like, some of them are just generally bad or just didn't age well, but I find him funny. He's my type of weird. Like, you know, when you see him doing like weird stuff, especially in that movie where he's like just galloping in the house and whatever, that's the type of thing that I do in my free time, so I relate. I find myself there, you know. If you want an utter crazy anime, Chainsaw Man. I feel like I guess it depends on how old of an anime watcher you are, for you to like classify it like that. I never finished it. Like, that was the one of the series that I tried to like do reaction content for, and then I got burnt out, so I stopped. So I got to like episode maybe like 8. Yeah, I was in the middle of episode 8, and then I had problem with recording, and I kind of just rage quit. And I rarely do that, you know me. I think it's good. I don't think it's the most absurd, crazy thing I've watched in my life. I've watched very, very questionable anime in my life, let's just say, you know? Yes, Ace Ventura are such great movies. When I was a child, I liked them anyways. They were fun to me. I don't know. I've never rewatched them as an adult. Maybe I would feel differently about it, but honestly, I liked them back in the day. And I still like a lot of his movies. And I can see that the dude is still having a great old time as an actor. So I'm like, you know what? Let him have a great time. But yeah, like, I feel like I've watched such like brain troubling anime in my life that it'll take a while. It'll take a lot for me to be actually disturbed when it comes to animes, you know? Questionable anime, yes. Not that doesn't mean sus, even though yes, I have watched some sus animes in my life. I will not discuss them though. And also Bruce Almighty. Bruce Almighty was good, and the one where like they're filming his old life is good. Like I think it was also interesting to see how diverse he was in his acting when it was a serious movie or a horror movie or a funny movie. I always thought he was a really great actor, so that works for me. I'm trying to think of the most absurd, crazy anime I've ever seen. What was it? Yeah, there's one I never finished, but when I tell you that was a questionable anime, that was Maho Shoujo Saito. I don't know why I watched as much of that one that I did. I remember a girl stealing the other girl's panties, but her power like was in there. It was a mix of like magical girl horror, suspicious anime, and it was a weird time. I just started watching it because I was watching everything when it was coming out every season, and I was like, what the hell am I watching here? What is this? I can't believe it. Me? No, I'm a pure turtle. I would never do that. I got to go now. I like that the stream is going at 2:30. Oh, thank you, Elias. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. You're awesome. Sleep well tonight. Kyo so Giga. I don't know that I've watched this one. Furi Kuri Dead Leaves. I don't know. Like, how many of you ever watched Blood C? Because I watched Blood Plus a long time ago, and I really enjoyed it, as disturbing as the show was at parts. It was good. I loved the music. Life was good. Like, Hans Zimmer was in it. I was like, yeah. And then when Bloodsea came out and I saw, oh, the main character has the same name, so maybe it's just another version of the story, maybe it's another, I don't know. And then I ended up watching Bloodsea, and most of the show was like, nothing interesting going on. And then the last like 2-3 episodes, they decided to go on full-on traumatizing the crowd. And I've never forgotten. I'm not easily troubled, but Bloodsea did things to my brain that I will never recoup from. I'm just like, no, okay. Current my crazy anime was Korewa Zombie desu ka, where a zombie dude really has to turn into a magical girl thing. I feel like that's a very common anime plot, but that works. I don't think I've seen any of the Bloodsea Blood Plus anime. You see, I would highly recommend watching Blood Plus. I loved it. I loved the story. I cried a little bit. I thought it was a good story, and I thought it was interesting. Like, the art style was a bit different than what I was used to. I would say I would recommend it. It was good. Bloodsea, though, I would say, like, if you don't watch it, you will not have much regret when you die. You'll be okay. Like, you won't see traumatizing scenes for no reason. Because I've watched like gory, like bloody situations. I think the one that marked me the most was definitely Bloodsea. Like, it did different things to my brain that traumatized me. As I always say, that's the one and only anime that had me have my mouth open while I was watching. I just got home after school, watching the next episode that came out, get into like the family's computer, sit down, watch my thing, just stare at my screen like I had to cover my mouth at some point. Like, that's how shocked I was watching this thing. And I could not even tell why everything that was going on was happening. I was like, what is the purpose of what I'm watching right now? Why is this happening? It completely troubled me, It was not it. I recommend giving Drive a chance. It goes from intense to slow, moody with beautiful scenery, while Ryan Gosling driving or just being somewhere thinking about things. I mean, I might as well. I mean, it didn't tell me much from reading the plot, but I might as well just relax and watch it at some point. One anime I always tell people to avoid is Babylon. It is Psychedelic Mind F. I don't know that I've heard of this one. Babylon anime. I don't think I've watched it. Wait, there's 12 episodes? It looks suspicious from the one picture I saw from Googling. I wouldn't be surprised. I do like psychological, like, thriller and stuff. I just want the story to make sense. Like, the thing with Bloodsea is that I could never explain to myself why I saw what I saw. Like, I was like, what was the need for the intense, intricate, very detailed violence and dismembering of people that I saw? I'm not sure what the point was here, I feel like when I watch like Elfen Lied, the violence kind of made sense. So I could explain it to myself. But Bloodsea is one that I cannot explain to anyone. I cannot. Okatsu. The Blood Plus was so long ago I watched it. I never heard anyone else talk about it. Yeah, I feel like anytime I talk about it, it's very rare that I meet people that actually watched it. It's very rare. I liked it. It was fun. I liked the story, as traumatizing as it could be sometimes. I'm like, are kids supposed to be that evil? Maybe not. Let's hope not for humanity. But, you know, I thought it was interesting. Even though if you ask me today what the story is, I have no idea. The Bloodsea was fun. I mean, I guess maybe that was your type of fun. It was not for me. I was really into it because I think it was Clamp that like did the art. So I love Clamp art. I usually watch everything that they do. So I was like, it's Clamp. It's related to Blood Plus. I'm gonna watch that. And I was trying to get what the plot or the point of the series was for half of the thing, and then it was like, oh, okay, I see. I blame Michi for cat soup. What do you mean cat soup? What is the cat soup about? One of the most impactful and beautiful anime I watched was Jigoku Shoujo. It has great music, story, characters, and design. Was kind of sad with the last season though. Yeah, no, I feel like Jigoku Shoujo is very much depression, but I really loved every second of it. I kind of want to rewatch it because I feel like I forgot some stuff. I think what really got me is what we got, like the backstory and stuff. It really tugged at my heartstrings. It hurt my soul, and I still like it. I still have the soundtrack on my phone. Like I'm a big fan of it. I love the soundtrack. I love the openings, endings, insert songs, all of them. They're all really good, and I do recommend them. I don't want to watch it with Aster at some point. I should put it on our movie wheel because yes, we're like that too. We have a movie wheel, well, or anime wheel for the animes that we want to watch together, and we just roll anytime we finish something. Alpha Lead, that is definitely an anime of a time. Yes, it was a time. I feel like I watched it because I had seen so much like talk about it, or I would see random videos or people talking about it. I wanted to be in the know. And I don't even think that it's like the best anime that has ever animated, but I'm just like, I feel like it's a cultural thing to have watched it to just know what it was about and what it is, so that, you know, you can participate in conversation when people talk about their childhood trauma, you know, because we all got traumatized at the same time. F&A is definitely an anime of all time. I really liked it when I first saw it, but I've never been able to get through watching it. I never tried either. I watched it once. I think I watched it when I was in high school. Like, I was not even like one of the first watchers. Like, it took years before I actually found it and watched it. It was a time. I was curious because it was tagged in one of the most gory anime back in the days, and I like gory anime. Well, that's the thing. I went into it blind. I did not know that this was gonna be gory. So it was a surprise for me because the way Bloodsea starts is like every episode, at the end of the episode, there's a fight with a monster. Monster dies. End of the story. And it's like somewhere in the last 3 episodes that it all goes bonkers, and you're like, oh, okay, that's what we're doing today. Oh. Dismembering people. Okay, that sounds about right. And I don't know why, but I feel like some of the show I watched censored. Like, there was a censored version and there was an uncensored version. I don't remember how or why, but I know that I have seen the uncensored version of it. So there's that. It's just like, you know, talking about like suspicious stuff you've watched that traumatized you, kind of. There is also freaking School Days. School Days is an anime of a time that did things to a lot of brains, okay? Like, that was that. It was so strange because I watched it under the recommendation of my cousin. My cousin was like, oh, you should, because I think I watched 1 episode and then never continued. And then my cousin was like, oh yeah, you should watch it. It has like really good life lessons. I'm like, really? I was like, okay. And then I was like, cousin, my dear cousin Jeff, what the hell you mean it has good life lessons? What exactly did you want me to take away from this show? Like, I'm trying to understand, what was that recommendation for? And it was like, yeah, you know, you shouldn't do this or that. Bro, no, that was not worth it. Absolutely not. Okay. Let me catch up. Kari Nui is such a beautiful, touching ending to theme for Jigoku Shoujo. Yeah, I loved everything about it. Like, I felt it was a very like everyday episode. Like, you know, there's a new subject every day. People do stuff because people are kind of trash. But I think it was just a beautiful story. Like, I really want to rewatch it. I saw it and lead very young and didn't really understand it. I remember it's super bloody though. For me, the one scene that I will never forget is the puppy. I don't need to say more than that. The puppy scene is what stays in my brain. I don't remember much of the rest of the story. I remember the people exploding everywhere, but the puppy one is a thing. I want your model with maracas, but why? See, hello El Gigante, how you doing? But explain yourself. Why you wanna have maracas here? Like, how does that work? The opening scene of Lucy escaping the facility is super iconic, though. I've seen it referenced in several unrelated movies and anime. True, that is true. I had forgotten her name. School Days Uncensored. Yes, School Days Uncensored and School Days alternate endings Uncensored is also a time to be alive. I remember being curious, so I would like look for them. I wanted to know what the other endings were, and I wanted to see them uncensored for some reason. I had issues. See, it messed with my brain when I was like 15, okay? Two movies I like because of the epic music with the synchronicity. Oh yeah, Hiroyuki Sawano. I love Hiroyuki Sawano. He's like one of my favorites. He made the music for Attack on Titan, so it was already a win. And then any music that he makes, I will always be able to recognize. He has such a specific vibe to his music, and also usually uses the same singers. So you just always know when he makes music, and it's always really good, so we have a grand old time. Yeah, those are animes. They're series and not movies. I grew up watching Ninja Scroll and Alien at like 3 years old. The question is like, but why? I feel like my parents were not the best with technology and all that, but I know that usually they would not put us in front of the TV with suspicious stuff on there, you know? And my sisters were also very good at not letting me watch stuff I was not supposed. I think they would not let me watch stuff that was 16 plus. I would get away with watching 13 plus things here and there, even though I would not even understand everything that was going on in there. Man, Aldenoir Zero, speaking of ridiculously cool openings, that landing castle scene was so freaking cool, and someone on top of it is just speak. Anything that Sawano is involved in, let's be real, is cool. You can't really get away from being awesome like that. I just wish the rest of the show had been able to keep up with that quality. I know that Aster doesn't practically like it, unless I'm tripping. I was thinking, oh, Owari no Seraph. I think that's what I'm thinking about. He hates that thing. Anyway, you know what you should watch? It's a bit newer, but it's really nice. Junji Ito Maniac, Japanese Tales of the Macabre. I watched like the first episode, and then I never went anywhere. I might as well watch it. I do like horror stuff, so I would have a good time with it probably. I just want to see you do goofy stuff so you have a reason. So I have a reason to tip more for goofy stuff. But like, I'm just like, why is the maracas the one? It's not like I don't have toggles. I just don't have any maracas toggles, I guess. Considering that I had a whole cosplay outfit for mine. Can't you see my efforts, Elga? Are you telling me you don't see my efforts trying out here? Can't believe. I mean, I have toggles that sometimes I don't have any use for, but then I have that one day where the toggle is useful and I'm very happy with it, you know? Now, speaking of censored, I got the Blu-ray from Monster Musume and didn't realize that the show was censored on Crunchyroll until I was halfway through the second episode. Whoops. Yeah, the day I learned that stuff is censored on Crunchyroll, I was like, nah, fam. And then you don't want us to be pirates? Pirates for what? I think I realized when I was watching at some point Tokyo Revengers before it turned into being hot trash, and then they had like censored the opening because of the sign in it that is not a Nazi sign, but like it's the Japanese version that they had forever. And I'm like, if they're gonna be that sensitive, I'm not gonna be watching on Crunchyroll. Like, forget about it. Absolutely not. Or Madoka Magica, guys, watch Madoka Magica. I know I'm fangirling on that, but watch it. The soundtrack is also epic. I know that Kalafina does like one of the endings or something, and I like it. I've heard so much about it, and I just never watched it. I feel like I only heard good things about it, and that it was traumatizing. So I am expecting to be traumatized and cry my life out. I just need to actually sit down and watch it, you know? That was the first time I've ever heard someone actually recommend anyone watching animated Junji Ito. I feel like most people don't feel like it does it justice, so they'd rather just watch other, like, just read rather than watch, I guess. And another input about the anime with epic music or just generally epic ones. My any Fate anime from ufotable. I've heard a lot. Like Aster's a big fan of the Fate series. I don't know. It just never spoke to me. I guess I also only watched the original one, which apparently was the worst one ever. Maybe I would get into it today, but I don't know. I feel like it's a big world to get into and become a big obsessed, you know? Need the brain rot toggles, yes. But I mean, like I don't have that many, but I feel like I can probably bootleg a few. Maybe I will get your Americas one day, and then I'll make it specifically that when you show up in chat, it shows up or something. Like I feel like I don't have much of a use for this one except for thumbnails. Like I have that when I'm confused. But like I don't see myself being in the middle of the game and then just switching to that just because. Like you know, I love it. I love that I have it. I don't have a use for it every day. You know what I mean? Censorship be gone, please. Exactly. We're not about that life. Gano no Kyokai is also beautiful, ufotable anime. I think their first and absolute masterpiece. I feel like I tried to watch it, but it didn't do much for me. I don't know. I think I watched a few episodes and then I just did not connect, you know? Those eyes, they do exist. There are tuggles. Just gotta explore them sometimes. The latest Junji Ito anime was really low effort. Yeah, that would suck if it didn't like show the quality of it, you know? Oh my god, Fate. Did I hear Fate? I only know one Fate and that's the Yuri. What? I don't even know about that one. Funny eyes, yes. I am very serious when I look like that. It's like, oh my god, how could you? Like, look at them eyebrows. Look at the movement. I'm very happy with the movement of the eyebrows. Whoops. Look at that. Ah. I feel like I look like a chicken, and I kind of appreciate that. I'm very happy with it. I just wish, I guess I could have asked my rigger that the circles around the eyes, I wish they moved. I guess that's one thing I would add if I was to do anything else on it. Saber is my girl. I mean, I do think she's pretty cute, but I don't know her like that because I only watched the first thing and I don't remember anything from it. The Orlando Fate Stay Night anime is so bad that fans don't want to recognize its existence. Yeah, and that's the only one I watched, so I'm like, I gotta get into Fate. I love the Ultimate Blade Works abridged though. Wouldn't know. Aster explained to me what the Unlimited Blade was, and I was like, okay, interesting. Anyway, speaking of censored, that's exactly why I buy discs still to this day, because Uncut or use some totally legal sites where I can watch anything uncut. Yeah, if I can find the original, I will always watch the original. There's no way I'm going, like, even, like, I mean, I feel like a lot of anime is censored outside of Japan. So, like, if you don't go for the source, you will not get the whole situation, you know? That reminds me of the Battletech Mech Warrior cartoon that was so bad it's now canon as in universe propaganda. What? What you mean universe propaganda? What you mean? Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 would make you laugh. I mean, the whole concept of the Shadow Realm is interesting to me. And then actually the one that traumatized me when I discovered English dubs was when the one time I checked out what it sounded like for One Piece. And I was like, absolutely not. And I moved away from it very quickly. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay living my piracy life as a One Piece enjoyer, okay? I meant Fate, Khalid, Liner, Prisma. I don't know. That sounds like a whole spell. I don't know. Devil May Cry Baby. Do you mean Devil Man Cry Baby? Because I'm like, I feel like you're mixing two things here. Was good. I think I've heard that the old one is good, but the new one is kind of trash. That's what I've heard in the streets, you know? Oh, you should watch Black Rock Shooter. Not the new one, but what is that? Black Rock Shooter. I see something from 2012. Is that what we're talking about? Yeah, there's one in 2012 and one in 2022. Why do they always wait 10 years? Why do we gotta wait 10 years to continue your show? I've never heard of that one. It looks very cool, and I'm just like, how come I've never heard of this thing? Like, what happened there? Should I my anime list and see what the rating is on that, you know? Got a 6.79. Sometimes they lie though. Sometimes they have bad ratings on things that I actually like. Devil Cry Baby was really cool. That's what I heard. Like, I think it looked a bit disturbing to me, but I don't know. Maybe I will watch it just to get a better understanding of the story, if anything. Yeah, I meant Devil May Cry Baby. Yeah, I know we played Devil May Cry yesterday, so you know it can trouble your mind sometimes. The Miku song for Black Rock Shooter is there's a Miku song. I guess it looked like Miku for a second. I was like, maybe I'm just tripping, you know. Sometimes I trip, but that's cool. It is cool. Karen, start from Fate 0, then Fate UBW, Unlimited Blade Work. Then you'll have to strengthen yourself through Prisma, Fake Yuri Magical Girl Illusion, and witness the true greatness of Fate. You gotta prime yourself through some of it. Black Rock Shooter was the first ongoing anime I watched. Oh, the first one I watched. I don't know if it was ongoing. The first one I watched knowing it was an anime was probably Naruto. And parallel to that, I was watching Card Captor Sakura. Those were the two first anime I watched as anime. I guess I was watching Inuyasha, but I couldn't watch all of it because my mom was demons, you know. Hello, LL, how you doing? We're halfway through the week. We're yapping with no purpose as usual, talking about anime today. Okay, I know this will look bad, but hear me out. Queen's Blade. What is that? I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Like, it does not ring a bell. Should I be disturbed? Like, what? Like, I see a lot of booba, that's for sure. What's this? Yeah, no, I don't know much about it, so I don't know. Should I be judging you right now, or should I not? Difficult to say. Don't, please. I mean, what you put it there if you don't want me to Google it? You put it here so that I would learn about it. It looks like a suspicious situation indeed. The anime is all about booba. I mean, yeah, that's all I could see on the poster, so I'm like, okay. Oh boy, Queen's Blade. I love that you guys all have the same reaction to it. I guess you guys know stuff. I had not seen the end. Please do not search it. How would I not search it? I think if I have I watch a lot of movies this summer. Ooh, you caught up on making your library of movies better? We are still watching a bunch of things. We're talking about horror movies earlier. Now we're watching about like suspicious, not just stuff like anime that make you feel things, whether you're scared, terrified, or it's just a bunch of booba, you know? Speed Racer was my first anime, though. I guess if we are basing it off knowing something was anime, it would be Sailor Moon back in 1992 when they let the US watch it, yes, and censored it because, of course, that's what we do in the West. But yeah, I think I watched other anime not knowing it was anime. Like, there was a Cinderella one, and there was Remy with no family, however you say it. Those were the two that I grew up watching. I watched Candy, and those I didn't know were anime. I just thought it was just French cartoons until I realized they were all dubbed, you know? I can see the ending being super decisive for Devilman. I didn't like it at first. I mean, divisive, I guess. But it makes sense after thinking about it for a couple hours with some religious connection and symbolism. I mean, I'll trust you on that. I haven't watched it. Like, I've heard of it. I've heard of people talking about reviewing it, but I don't know much more than that. Queen's Blade is degen. I can't tell from all the reactions. Superman, Fantastic Four, 28 years later. Oh, how was that? I was curious when I heard that they were coming out with one of these. F1, Elio, and then next week Dracula. You're catching up to all the fancy things. I have not been someone that that will catch up with like recent movies, but it's always good. Like, what are your thoughts so far? Is there some that you like more, some that you like less, some that we would recommend, some that you wouldn't? Wait, where was I? Queensley is the one with the acid breast milk attack in the first episode. I've never seen beyond that episode. Well, I guess that tells us everything we need to know about that. It has exploding booba in it. It was fun. I mean, I can see what type of humor you have, you know? For anime, I watch again Tetsuan Birdie Decode. I have never heard of that one. Let me Google. See, when Elle says stuff, I can probably safely Google it. Tetsuan Birdie Decode. I don't know why the art is familiar, but I don't think I actually know this one. When is that from? Bum bum bum. Alright. I don't know why it feels oddly familiar, but I love it. Interesting. Birdie is a great anime. I'll trust you. I trust Elle with his recommendations. I like Windbreaker. Is that the newer one? I don't know. I've only seen like opening and scenes, and it looks a bit too edgy for me. I don't think I would really relate. People said it's like basically another version of Tokyo Revengers, which I hate with all my soul, but apparently better. But at the same time, I'm just not into high schoolers being in gangs and fighting. I just don't see the interest. It does nothing for my brain, you know? My only real experience with Speed Racer was watching it in Spanish at my grandma's house at like 5 a.m. because I always was the first one to wake up. You know that we love them memories, okay? They make us who we are. Lucky Star was nice. I just didn't know where to find it, so I never ended up watching it. It just never happened. About old anime, Studio Gainax, which made Evangelion, took a lot of inspiration from their previous anime, Nadia, The Secret of the Blue Water. I've heard the name. It's a historical anime, then turning into sci-fi about the tan girl that meets the team of the Nautilus in the... That seems complicated. I don't know. It might be good, but I don't know more. Psychopaths made me question the future, LMAO. You know, it's funny. I did have thoughts after Psychopaths because as like dystopic and weird as it seems, when you look at life and what goes around, you're like, I would not be surprised if we eventually ended up there. That's the thing. It was very trippy because it didn't seem that unfeasible. I could see a future where the world is like that, and I do think it's a problem, but I'm trying to not depress myself and think about it too much, you know? Honor what? Watching Lucky Star? Time watch Golden Boy. Now I've heard enough of it. I know someone would like come in my shop and always tell me to watch it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm fine. I'm probably fine. The character design of Nadia is the base for the character design of Shinji from Evangelion. They were like, you know, let us just reuse that a little bit, you know? You know what? I look at my Amazon wish list for what? I want another that's questionable. There's a lot of that. I will also back up Birdie. Birdie, see? A lot of people know we look at what questionable thing we watch, and some of them are not even questionable. 100% back up the Birdie the Mighty recommendation. See, a lot of people saying that. Maybe I kept the tab open so I can check it out. Oh, my Monogatari series was nice too. So far, I watched the first season, I think. I don't know. I don't hate it, but it doesn't do much for me so far. I don't know. We should be continuing it at some point with Aster. It's one of Aster's favorite series. I don't know. I don't like some of the characters, and they just annoy me when I see them. So then I'm just like, I'd rather not see them, to be honest, you know? And Chub is nice. I like that anime. Chub is... Do you guys hear me or not? I cannot tell. I'm back? Huh? Oh, yeah, no, it messed everything up for some reason.
Weird because I downloaded like 50 gigabytes already, so the fact that
It took a while to like mess it up. Am I back? I really can't tell right now. Let me see. Well, Twitch is back, so I would hope that the other side is back. I'm back. Yay! Hopefully it doesn't fully crash. Oh, what is that? Oh, hello, Lady Rose. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Turtle Society. always the people like to show up when I'm having the best struggles out here. But yeah, it was Aster's fault again, downloading stuff. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Messing stuff up for people out here, you know? I don't remember what I was saying at that point. Hello, how you doing? We're currently talking about suspicious anime we've watched. You know, casual conversations. Trust me, Nadia is a damn good anime, sure. What's your questionable suggestion, Michi? Yeah, you gotta share them all. You said, Puni Puni something. Puni Puni Poemi. Have I watched this? I feel like the name rings a bell. Oh! Thank you for the gifted membership! Hello! The Tasty Toad got it. I feel like I've seen them once on my chat. We take thank you! See, I have a dancing avocado for that. Look at that. Look at him. Adorable. It matches my color theme. I love it. Thank you so much, Ella. I appreciate it. Puni Puni Poem. What is that? It feels like old days. Oh! Oh, thank you so much, Elle. You're so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate it. Look at that. I got a gifted membership and a super. Thank you. I appreciate it. And yes, I am back. See, that's because of my tech support. You can blame Aster for all the problems. I appreciate it a lot. Very, very welcome. Let's just see here. Where was I? Speaking of Gainax series, Cleave Task that's running right now reminds me so much of the OG late 80s, early 90s Gainax dark fantasy anime. I've never heard of this. Let me Google. Oh, that looks pretty. I love that it gives me like essential oil. Like, I don't know how that works, but it does look pretty. I might look into it. That's pretty nice. And here's the back. Welcome back to the Cute and Cure. A strange anime? Yeah, some stuff that is suspicious. Like, we were talking about Elfen Lied, Blood Sea. Puny Poemi apparently is a weird one, you know? Green screen man, what? What's green? Me? Green screen? Yes, absolutely. I don't know what we're talking about. Oh, I know a strange anime. I feel like you know a lot of strange anime, Keita, to be honest. I've tried to watch the Monogatari series multiple times, but I keep getting distracted and not finishing it. Yeah, I feel like I struggle for it to like grasp my interest, to be like, oh my god, I want to know what's gonna happen next. And I'm someone that doesn't have a problem watching like stuff like Nichijou that doesn't have a straight story, just like every episode is a different thing. I usually am very good with that and I don't have a problem, but I don't know, it has not been like, oh yeah, my brain will get attached to that and I want to know more and I want to know the backstory. It just has not done that for me yet. Maybe one day, but as of right now, it has not done that for me.
You bounced off at the spot that everyone bounces off on Monogatari on.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like I want to give it more chances, but
once you get past that season into the next one, it gets way better.
yeah. Wait, are we stream dying? What is going on? You know the anime Midori? Is that the one when the girl becomes her crush's hand? What? Nah, you didn't hear anything. It might not be that one. It might not be what I'm thinking. Oh, I'm thinking about Midori Days, but it was Midori something else. I don't think I have seen it. It looks crazy. What does it look like? Let me.
Oh, yeah, you're fully green on.
Oh, great times.
Yeah.
That's interesting because you like Twitch side is fine, so now I'm even more confused. But I don't know that I can do much about it. It looks crazy. Yeah, it looks like I'm about to start a new movie, you know? Yeah, no, I Aster showed me and I'm like, oh, but I mean, clearly you guys can hear me. You know, it's a new generation of VTuber streams. We just have green screens. Oh, it's doing all sorts of things I can see. It has even like slightly brighter greens. I guess it's just a sign that the stream should probably end soon. See, we're closing on 2 hours. Let me just at least catch up on the chat. It's completely scary. Like I was like, what are you talking about with the green? What's going on? I'm gonna look at it. I watched it. It's like I didn't watch it. Like it just flew over your brain and you moved on. So much scuff. Yep, it's a new type of scuff. I had never been there before, you know? It's amazing. And I'm telling you, it's absolutely on purpose here. Would anyone consider Danganronpa as strange? I don't know. I haven't watched it.
The anime?
The anime?
The anime is boring.
Well, Astra's opinion is that the anime is boring, but you know, I don't know.
The game is actually pretty good.
Game is nice, he says. I can't really say because I have not played it, you know. The turtle that spreads. Yes, I'm kind of happy that at least it's green. So it reflects who I am inside. You know, it kind of works. That or the aliens are attacking. One of them, and if they're attacking me, be ready for them to come for you, okay? The anime that's banned? Wait, one of them is banned? Is that the first one you were talking about? I was like, what is this? I have no idea what it is about. Like, anime 1992 to be specific. Oh, that looks disturbing. I don't think I know what it is. And I don't think that I want to know what it is.
Is it weird that I'm interested?
Of course you are interested. You're weird like that.
No, I'm usually not the type. But this is, like, there's something about this that's kind of, like, captivating.
Yeah, I'm a trendsetter. Everything that I do is always on purpose, next eh?
Yeah.
Green screen with some glitches, but also turtle voices. I was just saying. I'm a trendsetter.
Glorious, bro.
Yeah?
It's glorious.
It's a
What
vibe.
if you, like, try to switch scenes?
Let's go there. Let's see what happens. Like, does anything change?
So far, no.
It just had a whole...
Nope.
Nothing changes.
Nothing happens.
So there's nothing I can really do about it. So I'm just gonna finish reading up my chat, and I think we're gonna end for today.
A second it went gray, and now it's back to green.
Yeah, I'm just confused because Twitch is having a green all the time.
Like, Twitch
I'm
is
like, what?
chilling.
Like, yeah. Your release is very cute. Thank you. You're one of the rare people seeing it right now. Like, only Twitch people is seeing me. Like, the other side that has a whole green screen going on for some reason. So there's that, you know. Do not watch it. I don't think you want to watch it. Yeah, I don't think I want to. It is very disturbing. It looks disturbing just from looking at the pictures. I'm like, switch to Twitch. So crazy to see you there. I know. Like, it looks perfectly normal. So I'm even more confused. Like, YouTube is not telling me why this is happening right now. But thank you for liking the overlay since you could see it. You know, that's what's up. I will say that I mean, scuff may happen in my streams, but I can't tell that this is a normal situation right now. This has never happened. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And since it is YouTube, I can't just restart the stream. And the app I'm using to stream will not let me end one of the two streams. So it is what it is in this house. But thank you for coming to my TED Talk, you know. And the reason I was doing test karaoke, I might as well. Why not? I mean, I'm gonna have to end anyways. So, you know, let me... This is peak. I know. You've never seen a VTuber stream like this before, you know? I'm not like other VTubers. Everything I do is according to Keikaku. This means according to plan. Yes. Let's see. Here's here. Wait, it's substream? I'm confused. It says is streaming for subscriber. Oh yeah, well I can't rate her because only people that can see this, only subscribed people can see the stream, so that wouldn't really work really. Yeah, you're very unique in the good sense. Yeah, you sure about that? This is E, but let's see. Let me see here. I've never seen that. I didn't know that Twitch could do that. Today I learned that you can have like basically members only streams on Twitch. Interesting. Yeah, and it gives you a preview because I was checking someone to rate and it says like this is only for subs and like the preview will end in 5 minutes. I don't know. I guess they decided to copy like YouTube's homework. So see, it's like 4.30 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, or it was like only chat for subs and stuff. Yeah, I can read Mia. I know she's singing. I saw her notification earlier. I do like her singing stream. They're usually pretty fun and nice. So I guess I'll go for Mia here. Sometimes it goes from green to gray. I like those moments. I know it, like, you know, it speaks to. Oh, it's gray right now. Oh no, it's not anymore. Oh, that's beautiful. Anyways. That will be it for me today, you know? Wait, you know her? Yeah, I was part of a concert with her, with Twig. Twig introduced me to her, so sometimes we read each other. I do know Mia, I do like her. Yeah, it's all Aster's fault. He downloaded something and it messed everything up, but we got to have a new genre of raids here, you know? What a coincidence. Yes, the VTuber world is kind of small sometimes, you know? Yeah, well, bye, people. It was a time. Yep. She was in the concert. I used to concert to sleep. Oh, let's go. Yee. I think this could be considered real art. I agree. You've never seen a VTuber stream like this.
Like experimental
Yeah.
movie level.
Yep. It's like, you know, when ASMR was not a thing, someone had to try it. Here I am trying the green screen streams. Okay, that's how it works.
This Mana stream was brought to you by. I was about to make a joke and I forgot his name.
Lame. Oh my gosh, you're so...
What's his name? The guy that freaking directed the Grand Budapest Hotel.
The hell are you talking about? I don't know.
It's like this one eccentric director that does a lot of experimental shit.
All right. Anyways, thank you. Nice to meet you, Lady Rose. It was nice having you. Thankfully, you had a full-on face experience, not like everybody else. Gonna be rating Mia, and then I will end and try to see if this is gonna continue. Yes, thank you, Aster. Anyways, have a good night. I'll see you all on Friday. We're starting Mega Man 2, so it'll be a fun time. A little bit of melding, a little bit of fun, a little bit of retro, I hope. And I'll see you guys. Have a nice day. I'll go do stuff, I guess. Okay, bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.